our relationship with sin changed ever since you gave your life to Jesus. Because let me tell you something, I've come to realize that whenever we draw closer to God, our relationship with sin changes. We begin to hate sin because we begin to understand the power that sin has. We begin to understand that the more I sin, the more curses which come upon my life. The more curses, the more my blessings get hindered, the more I sin. And the more you draw closer to God, the more you understand that you develop a hatred for sin. God, I hate this thing because it is disturbing me, because it is keeping me from my blessings. I hate this thing completely. It was the reason why God had to completely abandon and leave Adam and Eve naked, because of sin. The presence of God had stopped living amongst Adam and Eve because of sin. They had no blessing of God because of what? Because of sin. And I've come to realize the more we draw closer to God, the more you are connected to God. It's impossible for someone who says, God, I'm connected with you and I don't have spiritual growth. It's impossible. The more we draw closer unto God, the more we develop a hatred for sin. Because it is deadly. It is poison to our spirit. It is poison to your prayer life. Sin is poison to your worship life. That's why, when you put your hand in the fire, you understand that it gets burnt. You quickly remove it. You quickly remove it. They don't go hand in hand. That is the same with our relationship with sin. Those Christians which have the correct weight, their relationship with sin has changed. They look at it with a different perspective, that this thing is poisonous, it's a deadly thing. Those things that are, I keep being led to because of my flesh, they are deadly things in my life. It is the reason why every time I cry out, every time there's something, I cry out unto God, and God has ears, but His ears are not even listening to my prayers. Because of what? Because of we have not developed a hatred for sin. Someone says, hey, just come, let's do this. You are not there because of your relationship with sin has changed. And you understand the requirements of the rapture. Many people don't know the requirements of the rapture. They say, just give your life to Jesus and you will enter the kingdom of God. Just because we confess Jesus, it doesn't mean that we are entering the kingdom of God.